All right, welcome to the KW Commitment to Excellence program. This is from the agent perspective, and the whole idea of the KW Commitment to Excellence program for you as an agent is to simplify everything for you, to be able to walk you step by step and show you videos, show you written instructions as well on how to complete everything. So you open up your file and you're opened up to this. The whole idea is I don't know if you've read Gary Keller's book, The One Thing, but doing one thing and then completing it and then doing the next task. Where with KW there are so many systems and so many tools for you to use, it becomes very overwhelming and then you can get lost in the whole system. So what we have here is one task to complete. Everything is locked up here and all of these steps are locked until you complete that task. Because what we're going to do is we're going to have you do everything in the proper order to make sure that everything gets set up right, so when you're using the tools everything is working properly, and it alleviates that frustration that can happen when you're using some of the tools that KW offers because you may not have set it up right the initial time. So this is the program. All you're going to do is you watch the initial video, which is what you're watching right now. Once you're done with that, you just simply hit complete. It'll unlock your next step, and it just unlocked one of these top modules up here, and this is your Market Center checklist. All you have to do is click on it and it'll bring you right to that checklist. So your own Market Center will have different tasks for you to complete based on stuff with the MLS, stuff within their Market Center. They're going to have all their tasks right here. Once you complete those tasks, you just mark it off that you've completed it, and then your completion meter will fill up. So they've got it with days within joining. This is due within 1 day, and that would be an overdue task. 2 days, it's not overdue yet, but once you complete it, you're good to go. Hit the home button and you're back here, and you can see that updates as well. And then you just continue down your path, and this is the foundational path to build your entire foundation within KW to make sure everything is set up right. There's a bunch of cool tools here for you to unlock, but you can't utilize them until you actually complete far enough within the foundational process, because if you start using some of these things without getting stuff set up right, they're not going to work right. So we're going to make sure that is done properly. So you hit that, you hit complete, unlocks your next step, and all you do to complete it, you watch this and go to the website and watch the video on it, and it'll walk you right through it. Then hit complete, and then you hit complete, and so on. And then you have that option to, let's say for some reason you can't complete that task but you want to move on, you can hit that little come back to, and it'll highlight it to let you know that you need to come back to that. We're going to activate your eEdge. Once we've done that, you can see that it just unlocked another module for you, all the training on eEdge, contacts, and marketing. And that is set up by your Market Center when stuff unlocks. And we just unlocked 2 more things by activating My Transactions. Now we've got all the My Transactions training. All you do is you click on it, and it brings you right to all of the training on My Transactions. So starting a transactions in the new My Transactions. So how do I actually do that? How do I fill out the forms, printing forms? You just click here. Once you complete a task, you just mark it off. Once you're done with some of this stuff, oops, I hit come back to, I'll hit complete. And there we go. And now I just hit my home button, and I go back and I continue down my foundational path. Everything will load. Request my KW email, I've done that. All right, what is eEdge? Give me a complete breakdown of eEdge. So we're going to complete that. Now we're going to identify your website. We're just going to walk down the path, check everything off, and you can see stuff is starting to unlock up here for you. So you can utilize more tools. But the problem is when you log into MyKW, it looks like this, and there's options everywhere. You can do so many different things in here, but as long as you stick to this little path, it will walk you through and make sure everything gets set up the proper way and make sure that everything is running right. So when you go to implement something into your business, the tools are set up right and everything goes out to your clients right and everything runs smoothly. So that is the whole process of the KW Commitment to Excellence. So your goal is to complete your foundational path, which has a little finish line down here. Once you've completed everything, print this off, this certificate, and present this to your team leader. This will make sure that you have everything set up for you, and then you have more in-depth training that you guys can go to. You have your own economical model, you have your own financial statement built within here, but again, you can't utilize those tools until you complete enough of the tasks. So you just stick right to the path, and that is as simple as it can get. You've got your own completion meter here. You can replace this photo as well. Just right click on that, go to Format Picture, and you can upload your own picture into Insert Picture, and you guys can add your own photo in there. But that is how it works from an agent perspective.